Making waffles. I'm about to put on bacon after I cook these waffles. Tired. Toss it. Toss it. I feel like a toddler who's about to have a whole emotional breakdown. Exhausted. These waffles. Okay. I put some more butter in this pan though. Two. Probably give her one. Alright, take these waffles out. And I need to go check on my baby. Make sure she's doing okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I make her 2. Waffles. If you're in here, how are you doing today? Now see my little scarf technique I did. I don't want to touch my hair because I'm cooking, but I'm trying something a little new, a little different. Hello. How are you? I am making breakfast for lunch because I'm tired, okay? No sleep all night. My daughter's sick. I am exhausted. And I decided I'm making breakfast for lunch, okay? I got the day off. We didn't go to sleep until 4 a.m. because she's sick. And I got right back up at 8 a.m. So it's almost 12 p.m. where I am, and I'm just feeling every bit of tired. But I also feel bad for wanting to just relax, hence the reason why I named my live what I named it. Like, I just be feeling guilty in a way, or I feel like I always feel like I need to be productive. I don't like that. I don't like that I'm like that in a way, but I also like that I keep myself on my toes. But it also sucks that, sometimes I just don't want to rest. And I'm wondering, do other people feel that way, or is that just a me problem? Because maybe it's just how I was raised. It was always like, if you wasn't doing something, you needed to be doing something. And I just grew up that way. Like, there's no such thing. Well, I'm not going to say there's no such thing as relaxing, but I don't relax for long. And then also, my version of relaxing doesn't really look like that, if that makes sense. Like, it usually looks like me scrolling until I get tired enough to go to sleep. Or I might watch an episode, but because I was always into something, I don't really know how to just sometimes just sit down and enjoy like a TV show or something like that. I always feel like I have to be doing something productive. And I just wonder if other people feel that way too, or if they're just me. Yeah, just curious. Okay. And also, how is everyone? that's in here. And don't be afraid to talk. I'm not gonna bite, I promise. Here we go. Oh, so that's too many. One, two, three, four. It's 4 pieces of bacon. But yeah, I'm not gonna bite. You can say whatever. How's everybody doing? If you're working or not working, in school, whatever. How's your day? Yes. How is everybody day? How is everybody mental health today? Because let's talk about that. Did you get enough sleep? Did you get enough sleep? Did you get enough sleep? Did you eat breakfast? Like, how are you feeling? Also, what time is it where everyone is? I'm in Eastern right now, so it's 2 minutes from 12 p.m. But I know people when they watch my live, they're usually in like different locations. So I'm really curious. Where are you in the world? Also, random has nothing to do with the name of my live. I'm also trying to learn how to say things in other languages. Um, because I like to travel and I'm very cultured. So I want to know how to speak in other languages. So if you speak a different language, I'll figure out what you're saying. That's that. I am making bacon. And what's the weather where everyone is too? That sounds so like just basic question. Like, what's the weather? Where's how does the weather look where you are? I'm making bacon. You see, I got this bacon in my hand because I don't have enough space in my pan to put more bacon in it. So I'm waiting to this cook so I can put this bacon in the pan. Hello, hi, hi Toya, hi Duke the dog. Hello, welcome. I'm making breakfast, well brunch, because it's 12 p.m. on the dot where I am. And I only had 4 hours of sleep. Well, we all did. My daughter's sick, so I'm making breakfast for lunch. And if you wonder why I'm holding this bacon, I don't have space on my pan to put more bacon in it. So I'm waiting until some of these pieces cook so I can add more bacon to the pan. And for the most part, they are. Oh, so you're in the same time zone. You're in Eastern, or are you like, where are you in the world? Are you on the East Coast here? Or are you somewhere else? I find it so interesting. So many people with different places in the world, and it's like, I always like to hear about it. Okay, so you are Eastern. Okay. That's cool. How's everybody's day? Like, how's your mental health? Like, how are you all doing? I live in a nation when you eat fucking Uh, absolutely. You're welcome in here. I'm not gonna judge that. um, but yes, how is everyone doing today? What is the weather looking like where you are? how's your mental health today? I always like to ask that question because not everybody mental health is going okay these days. Not like in a negative way, like maybe you're going through something in life, like everyone's going through something. So that's awesome. Is anybody like working in school? Like what you guys are up to? I have today off, so oh no. I stayed home. I was not feeling good. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, my daughter is home too, because she's also not feeling well. So I have the blessing of like working from home, so I get to be home with her. So my husband, but I'm off today, so that's nice. One, I have one baby. She's 3. She's my little butt, as I call her, my little cutie pie. I have one little person. Uh, well, so it's a yes and no question. Me and my husband talked about having more, but we want to make sure that we're making the right decision considering things that we have to consider. So it's a yes or no question. We do want one more, but yeah, you should definitely go outside one day. But of course, everyone has different reasons why they can't or don't go outside. So you do what you think is best for you. As long as you're taking good care of yourself, the best as you can, it is. No, I'm not just cooking bacon. I made waffles, and I'm also gonna make sausage, and I'm also gonna make eggs with spinach and stuff like that in it. Um, but not just bacon. I was like, no. And you said you wish you considered. What do you mean? Like, do you have kids? Thank you so much. Fun fact about me for you guys, because I know a lot of you may be new here. I am. Me and my husband are high school sweethearts. How old do you all think I am? Guess that. Also, don't leave, you guys. I'm gonna turn the camera off really quick, and I'm gonna go check on my daughter because she just wanted to lay in the bed. So I just want to check her temperature really quick. So 1 second. Okay, coming back. I hope you guys didn't leave me. Hi. Hello. Okay, so you guys try to guess the age. My hubby, I checked on my baby. She's okay, but she just wants to lay in the bed. It's only because she's not feeling well. But my husband, he checked on her also, so she's doing great. But Um, so you guys were guessing my age. I saw 33. No. I saw 22 or 25. Absolutely, I wouldn't go back. You know, I kind of would go back to my early 20s if I could, if I knew the lessons I knew now. So I would say I'm still young, but I'm not that young. But Duke the dog, you were close. I am actually 32. I just recently turned 32 in August. So yes, that's how old I am. And me and my husband are high school sweethearts. He's 33. I'm 32. He just turned 33 in September. I turned 32 in August. We've been together since I was in the 10th grade. So, yes. So, we went all these years with no kids until I was, I got pregnant when I was 28, had my baby at 29. And now I am 32 years old and trying to decide if having another baby is what I really want to do. Like, I love kids and I always wanted more than one child, but considering uh the economy and so many things I have to consider, I also have to, you know, consider I also have to consider a lot of things. Let me see. Get my Let me get my sausage. My husband wants sausage, so I'm gonna make some sausage for him. The sausage. My husband loves the sausage. I'll say this: we had our official ceremony. Well, not big ceremony. We had like a small little ceremony. November last year, so our anniversary's coming up. I'm actually considering making a video for that. Anniversary, or wedding anniversary. One, two, three, four, five, six. I feel like you'll eat four. And my daughter, she likes sausage too, so I'll make her some. I don't really care for breakfast sausages. I'm more of a bacon girly. But yeah, thank you. I am so exhausted, you guys, and I'm on this consistency challenge. So if you're new to my channel, I'm doing the consistency challenge where I post to YouTube every day until the end of the month, except Sundays. Sundays is the only day I will not be posting YouTube videos. That's my intentional rest day, since we were talking about resting. And so, yeah, I'll be posting videos every day except Sundays until the end of October, because I've been a YouTuber for years, but I was never really consistent with it. And every time I would get momentum, I would lose it all because I would fall off. And I felt like I would make excuses for myself why I couldn't be consistent. And the excuses more so was like, there was life things, in fact, like I lost my sister. I had lost my grandmother. Then I lost my grandmother the same year as the pandemic. Then I got laid off twice. It was like so many things that happened back to back. And I would use those as excuses of why I couldn't be consistent with YouTube, but I also enjoyed YouTube. I enjoyed making content, if that makes sense. So yeah. Hold on, you guys. I'm checking my daughter one more time. You can leave your comments. I can still, if you guys hear me. Okay. Bug again. But yeah, so I'm back. Thank you guys for being patient every time I leave because I need to check on my daughter. But yes. So this consistency challenge for me is just a matter of like proving to myself that I can do it, and even if there's hiccups in the road, that I can still be consistent on YouTube. And also, I'm not just doing it for YouTube. I'm also consistently working out every day, except Sundays as well. So Monday to Saturday, I work out. Sundays is my birthday, and so before my daughter got sick, Saturdays looked like us going out to the playground and her running around and us running around with her, me doing like jumping rope while she's playing on the playground, just intentional time together. And also fitness. But you know, there's always a hiccup in the road. There's always something that's like, why now? Why did this happen? But um, I'm also being intentional on like you just can't make excuses for things that come about. You just have to pivot. Have to find out a way to make it work, even when it looks like it's not going to. And so that's been my consistency challenge here lately. And with that being said, because I didn't get much sleep last night, I only got about 4 hours of sleep. I feel really exhausted, and I don't know how working out today is going to fit for me. But I may still just do like a 10-minute exercise or something like that. I'm not even gonna say I may, I will, but I feel a little intimidated. I'm not gonna lie because I'm exhausted, but I know that I'll be fine and I'll feel better once I've done it. It makes sense. Yeah. I'm gonna give my daughter a piece of bacon. Be back again. I think I want some coffee. You guys are so patient. I love that. Press this one up some more. Put these sausages in. Any questions you guys have? Anything you want to talk about? This is like my fourth day doing live, and it's pretty different. So for the most part, I relaxed. I stayed in the house. We did take our daughter out to play outside for a bit, because since she's been in the house since she hasn't been feeling well, we was like we wanted to get her outdoors because fresh air could still be good for anybody when they're sick. So we took her outside and we just let her run around, and we made sure we didn't take her around like any like places where there were other kids. It was just like a field. Here's a ball. Here's your, like, she has like this little remote, this car that she can ride in and drive in, but we have the remote to it. So we let her ride around in that, and just so she could get fresh air, which it seemed like it did really good for her, but also to help tire her out with the hopes that she would sleep through the night. But with her not feeling well, she still woke up and wasn't really sleeping. So Yeah. So for the most part, we were indoors, kind of relaxing, trying to, get little bouts of breaks in between uh, her being sick. And then also I was making content, but there's a whole thing with that. I um I had made like 3 videos, and somehow 3 videos got corrupted in the process of transferring them over to my hard drive. So I had to make a whole separate video on Friday that's already on my page talking about my hard drive being corrupted. I mean my video being corrupted in the process of transferring, and I didn't do an extra step that I usually would do, and that was on me. But um yeah. And then so I made some more videos over the weekend, and I just have to finish editing those videos so they can be up tonight and tomorrow. Um, and yeah. What about you? What did you guys do over the weekend? Mm-mm-mm. I'll be checking on my daughter again, but I'm not gonna cut the time off. I'm going to check on her via her iPad. Let's see. I don't want to get copyrighted, so I'm going to turn the volume down on that because she's watching her little her show. But I'm glad to see that she's like playing around a bit and not just laying down, which is a good thing. I would show her, but she's not like fully dressed. So, okay, put this bacon up, and I'm gonna turn this heat down so I can make some eggs. Yeah. What did you guys do this weekend? There we go. Mm. I only have 3 eggs, and I don't go grocery shopping. Oh my goodness. It's okay. I don't go grocery shopping until later this week. I'll get more. Let's see. I think my daughter called me, but I'm trying to check on her on the camera. Let's see what she's doing. I won't be able to do it until payday, so probably like later this week. But that's okay. Can you guys hear my daughter in the background yelling? Well, she's singing. Yeah. See, she called me. I'll be right back again. Okay. Hi, kitty. I would pet you, but I'm cooking. Okay. Hi. I'm back. This is why I say I need rest. Yeah, I do have food, so I'm not I'm not like upset that I'm out of eggs. I'm just like, oh, sucks a little, just a little. Because I like to eat boiled eggs and different things like that. Um, as a part of my like health journey, essentially. So that's all. But I feel blessed and happy enough that I have food, so I'm not upset or tripping about running out of eggs. Yeah. I'm trying to decide, do I want to make those eggs today or if I just want to just do the bacon and waffles. And I have so many dishes to clean. Ooh. What? I'm being dramatic. I don't have a lot of dishes, but I have like a little bit. I used the pot to make like broth this morning. Well, my husband did actually. He made it. I warmed it up because I was like, I'm not trying to eat right now. I just want to go to sleep. But I had to get up at the end of the day because when you have a child, it's on their time, especially babies and toddlers. So she was up. So of course that means I had to get up, and I wasn't upset about it because at the end of the day, I'm a mama, and I don't mind being a mama. And my husband had to work, so um, it was me. Let's see. I need to get her plates. Should have any? Okay. Her plates. About to make her plates so she can eat. Put some grapes with this too. And give her like 2 waffles. I'm breaking up her waffles. I usually break them up with my hand because it makes it easier for her to just pick them up on a fork. Like she knows how to eat with silverware and all of that good stuff. But sometimes, uh, you know, she struggles with putting food on her fork. So I just make it easy for her by breaking up her food for her. Like waffles and chicken or something like that. But I really enjoyed this live with, those who did come in. And I'm going to try to do lives once a day. I'm not going to promise that though. Um, this is something I just kind of started a couple days ago, and a friend of mine was like, "You should try getting on live. A lot of people enjoy lives." And I was like, "You know what? I'll give it a go." And then I actually enjoy it. And I feel like I meet some pretty amazing people in different parts of the world through live. Plus, I'm like, why not do the one thing that I like to do? I mean, why not do the one thing for others that I also enjoy myself, which is watching others live and participating in said live? Hello. So that's mostly what what encouraged me to want to get on live too, because I enjoy talking to people. I'm a people's person. And I had a friend of mine who used to be a content creator, but she stopped making YouTube videos and she doesn't do lives and anything like that. She stated like, "Oh, I don't get on live anymore because people are so rude." And I'm like, people are going to be rude in person. People are going to be rude over the internet. People are going to be rude at an establishment. That shouldn't like stop you from wanting to do something that you enjoy. And so she was kind of like trying to deter me away from doing YouTube. She's like, you might encounter rude people. And I said, what's the difference? I encounter rude people everywhere. Shoot, I take my daughter to school and there's some rude parents that don't hold the door, or they're disrespectful, or they treat their child like crap, and they look at me funny because I don't treat my child like crap. So it's different. It's different scenarios. It's always going to be reasons to not, but it's always reasons to also. Gotta take the good with the bad and the bad with the good sometimes. Mm. I hope you guys can't hear me crunching. I'm sorry. mm. 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 I got a notification that my air purifier is detecting lower air quality, but I know it's because I just cooked sausage and bacon and it makes the house a little smoky. I should have just turned the exhaust on, but the air purifier is really good with like cleaning the air. Like we have one of those air purifiers that cover, I think it covers up to like 1,500 square feet or something like that. I really enjoy it, and we have to because I'm allergic to dust. My daughter's allergic to dust. I think a lot of people just can't handle dust. I think that's just a normal thing. But like I'll break out really bad if it's too dusty in a space. So like sometimes if I go in a store and the store is not ventilated well, I'll start breaking out. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to make you hungry. Are you working or in school or? Because I was gonna say maybe you should get some lunch. Then make some. Oh, I don't want sausage. Just do 2 waffles. Mm-hmm. 3. Made him. I'm trying to think. Is my daughter gonna eat all this? I'll put the extra bacon on my plate. Right, right. You're out of work because you're sick right now. Right. Or you stayed home because you're sick rather. Are you like, do you have a cold or flu or? Sorry if that's too personal. See, give my daughter some grapes. That's what I said. Go give my daughter some grapes, and I keep forgetting. Ah. See, I gotta go grocery shopping. It looks like it's a lot, but it's only a little bit of grapes in here. We eat fruits and vegetables in here. Oh, your stomach's upset. My stomach was upset like a week ago, and it was so random. I don't eat out like that, but I caught myself trying to eat some healthy, quote unquote. I can't do the quote unquote because I got grapes in my hand. Let me rest them. I try to do healthy food, and whatever healthy out food really did not sit well with my stomach. So now I learned it's probably better for me to just eat at home and not out. I could cook. I cook all the time. Actually, like I have a few videos on my page of me cooking. But whenever I eat out, I'm always like, oh, maybe I should treat myself by going out to eat. And then I end up more than half the time not feeling well by a restaurant's food. It's okay. I got what you meant. What you spelling it wrong. It's okay. Oh, some of these grapes are going bad. The only thing I don't like about the bottom of the bag of grapes. That's usually where the grapes that are going bad is. True. It does depend on what food it is. But what's always interesting to me is like how do I feel sick after I ate let's say, veggies from a restaurant. Like I ate at this one vegan restaurant, and I'm not gonna put their name out there because you know. But I ate at this vegan restaurant, and it was like literally made like it was like supposed to be like a chicken sandwich, chicken quote unquote, and it was made with cauliflower. But I ate it and I got sick, and then all I could think was maybe it was whatever breading that they used for the cauliflower, or it could have been the grease that they fried it in. Like maybe the grease was on its way out or something like that, and or maybe they didn't clean the stove properly. I don't know. But I just try to be careful. Oh, you got sick from spaghetti? Was it like a restaurant spaghetti, or do you feel like it was like maybe the meat wasn't good? I don't know. Just asking. I could make put yogurt with this. We could do some yogurt. But anywho, I'm about to get off the live because my phone is on critical. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. But I hope you all enjoyed my live because I know I see. Well, for me, it's saying there's 4 people in here, but I hope you guys enjoyed my live, and I will most likely get back on when my daughter takes her nap, because since she's not feeling well, I'm sure she's gonna, after she eats, she's gonna end up falling asleep probably around 1:30, 2 p.m. here in my time in Eastern, which I know Duke, you're in the same time zone, so yeah, I may get back on around that time. I don't know officially yet, but I do thank you guys for being a part of my life. Oh, the sauce. Yeah, the sauce was no good. See, I try to make my own homemade sauces for the most part, but sometimes that's a process. So I do end up buying. What I do, I don't know if you do this, I'll just buy tomato sauce and crushed tomato sauce, and I'll mix that up, and then I'll cook my peppers and all that, and add the garlic and all of that into it. So, you know how they have like what is it called? Chunky brand of sauce and different things like that. So instead of just buying the pre-made jar, I'll like just make it myself. Sometimes I'll do the extra measure of like taking the tomatoes and baking it, and then pureeing it. But that's just a whole process. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my live, and I will be back on after we eat lunch or brunch or breakfast, whatever you want to call it. I'll be back on later. And you all have a great day, and don't allow anything to make you feel down. And with you, Duke, not feeling well, get better. If I do see you on my live later, then I'll see you later. But if not, get better. And thank you for staying. Bye.